Yeah, dude. Did your 2-year-old toddler and his terrible twos break into the gun bed and shoot your bitch wife in the face? In a matter of self-defense, of course. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is... Oh, man. For slightly less than the cost of a gun safe per month, you can have the Mafia cleanup crew on demand. I love this, dude. This is great. I mean, these hogs are fucking awesome. You can't be a victim of divorce court if your gun bed kills your wife. Okay. I'm gonna skip this one. This one's really stupid and it's a hashtag ad. I want to know what he's gonna do in a FEMA camp.
The government is not going to have to go around rounding people up and actually forcing them into these FEMA camps by force. They will actually do it so that you will actually willingly walk yourself to that FEMA camp and check yourself in on your own accord. Today, you are going to learn how the government is going to force you into a FEMA camp. So stay tuned.
Oh my God, this one is also selling a nutrient. He's selling prepper shit. Look at his fucking website, ethicalpreparedness.com. Preparing self-defense and the courts. Oh my God, he has a Crusader shield on his chest. Oh, that's right, dude. That's fucking right. Ethical preparedness shirt. Wait, hold on. I gotta see this, dude. Why does he have the Crusader shield? I wonder. I wonder why he's selling the Dave's Vault package. Duty, honor, integrity. I wonder why. Yeah, that's right, dude.
Freedom seats for everyone!
Why does he have that part blurred?
That's just funny.
So with having this prepping channel for several years now, I have seen over and over again, time and time, how a lot of preppers have a huge fear that the police and the military, after
the UN are gonna come to your house, brother.
SHTF, that the police and the military will round everybody up and force them into FEMA camps. So today's video is actually going to talk about how they will actually force you into those FEMA camps, and I want to give my blood cousin props or a thank you for this video idea. This was his video idea and not mine. So hey, thank you, cousin. So first things first, the government is not going to have to go around rounding people up and actually forcing them into these FEMA camps by force. They will actually do it so that you will actually willingly.
At least he wears the fucking plate carrier correctly. Like, at least he still fits. You know what I mean? A lot don't. They just fucking rock it on their belly.
Walk yourself to that FEMA camp and check yourself in on your own accord. Now, the way the government can do this is by actually controlling the food. And then once the government controls the food, then they can restrict that food. And then they can make people so hungry by restricting that food, by not giving it out. They can make people so hungry that then the people get so desperate out of starvation. Again, the people will then actually walk themselves to that FEMA camp.
Oh my God, this is awesome. And he's gonna be like, and the way to avoid that is buying my prepper food. This will give you 72 days worth of preparedness right here. Is nutrient dense prepper food. 25-year shelf life will help keep you in fighting shape after shit hits the fan.
And check themselves right in. Now, the government won't just come right out and say, hey, we're restricting the food to force you to come here. They will give whatever excuses that they can give to actually get you to come to those camps. They'll say, we don't have enough food to go to really spread it all out. You got to come here for it. Or they'll say, we don't have enough manpower to get it out there. You have to come to one of our rescue center camps in order to get it. Now, they won't call it a FEMA camp. They'll call it a rescue center or something like that. They won't want it to have a scary name to it. So they will, again, restrict the food, get you so desperate from starvation.
This gear company essentially has the 14 words on their website. Wait, shut the fuck up. I mean, dude. This shouldn't come as a surprise to any of you if you've ever been to a gun show, and I highly recommend you go to one. It's fucking awesome. Unless you're like, you know, visibly a marginalized person, like if you're black and you're not wearing like some real fucking K-Kona shit, or if you're like, you know, just if you're privileged enough to be able to hide amongst the whites, okay, I highly recommend you go to a fucking gun show in the South, or a gun show in the South. As I have done in the past. I'm gonna tell you something, dude. So much Nazi shit, okay? Like the most Nazi shit, dude. So it's not necessarily surprising that this ethical preparedness website is selling you like Deus Vault shit. First Spear emerged a bloodline of industry innovation founded by a team of experienced industry professionals and former U.S. servicemen. Centurions were guardians of Rome. At the height of the Roman Republic, there were over 5,000 qualified Roman centurions in the legions. To be a centurion required that in a mostly illiterate society, one be able to read and write clearly, to be able to convey and create orders, to be capable of not only performing every skill of a Roman soldier, but to teach every skill of a Roman soldier. I've been to countless gun shows in the Northwest. No Nazi shit. I'm surprised. I've only been to gun shows where they sell Turner Diaries. They sell the Anarchist Cookbook. You got fucking undercover ATF everywhere. 100%. Like undercover ATF and FBI everywhere when you go. And also fucking Nazi memorabilia. And you ask them like, what's up with this? Like, why do you have this? They go, I love history, brother. Well, I got it. Guess I love history. Why don't you have any Soviet stuff? Not that kind of history. When Rome fell to the barbarian... Oh, wait. Where is their philosophy? When Rome fell to the barbarian invaders, there were fewer than 500 qualified centurions. First Spear dedicates our efforts to present-day centurions, those willing to sacrifice to preserve our heritage and secure our future. Oh, wow. They always have Nazi knives and flags. They have, they have an insane amount of Nazi shit. Of course, an insane amount of Confederate stuff too, but... Barbarian invaders, aka German people, aka probably related to him, Omega Law. Yeah, that's the fucking funny part about it, is that these guys who fancy themselves to be Romans would literally look to the Romans now as like, you know, dirty and non-white, and the barbarian Germans who actually successfully purged the Romans multiple fucking times are closely related to these hogs regardless. Yeah, Romans were gay and brown. Well, not just gay and brown, but gay and multicultural at least. The legal team that sponsors him want to let average people kill like cops? That makes sense, dude.
that you will willingly go there yourself into their rescue center. And then in exchange for feeding you, they will tell you that we want your labor in exchange for this food to help rebuild society, or whatever that they say. Then once you're in there, then you're going to realize that you're not allowed to leave. Now, they're not going to tell you, you know, you're a prisoner now. What they will tell you is, hey, once you come in here, you're not allowed to leave for security reasons. There's bad people out there, or whatever reasons they come up with. They're going to say, if you come here and we feed you, we're going to want your labor in exchange for the food and the medical care or whatever else that we give.
Dude, I love dudes that you know, live like this. I love dudes that live like this, that have just an entire arsenal of weapons too. It's wonderful that, like, that guy has more weapons than you know, like enough weapons to fucking gear up an entire assault team. Great. The Warrior Poet Society dude's a freak.
Give you, plus you're not going to, we can't allow people to come and go as they freely want for security reasons. So we all know how society is. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be tripping over themselves to sign up for this, to sign up to do this. And then by the time people actually realize that they are actually prisoners and that they can't leave, they're not.
Dude, I would 1000% want to be locked up in a fucking FEMA facility than like have to live freely with that fucking hog out there, okay? Like 1000%, okay? Let me just be honest with you. I would straight up be gladly in a fucking FEMA facility, you know, eating my fucking nutrient-dense paste or whatever the fuck they got, protected by the fucking American military from literal barbarian hogs like this one with their broom face and their fucking, you know, fully automatic rifles that he should not have, but he has for some reason, running around going, yeet, yeet, motherfucker, I'm gonna take all your paste.
Their freedoms in exchange for safety and whatever else. Now, this video is actually meant for you folks that are actually worried about the government forcing everybody into FEMA camps. As a 20-year police veteran and someone that's worked in the government for 20 years, I know how the government works.
Dude, I love that, like, dude, that's the wonderful part about America, is that we have so many fucking literal tyrannical hogs that talk about how tyranny, like, talk about how terrified they are of tyranny. But they themselves, like, they are the fucking ones that 1000% are the ones who are doing the tyranny.
The government doesn't want everybody in camps. The government would rather have people sleeping in their own homes and having to dispose of their own waste and stuff like that, because we have to remember that when the government has somebody in a camp, they have to pay for that person's food. They have to, you know, make ways to dispose of that person's waste when they go to the restroom. They have to take care of that person medically. They have to provide a bed for that person, etc. So again, the government just doesn't want everybody in these camps. They might want the free labor and stuff like that, but they don't really want to house people at the same time. Now, I know the United States has a pretty big prison system, but the amount of prisons, the amount of FEMA camps,
You don't say.
that they would have to do across the country to put everybody in some type of a FEMA prison camp, it would just be more infrastructure than what the government could handle. Again, they just would not be able to have enough walls, enough fencing, enough beds, enough guards to have everybody inside of a FEMA camp. Again, as much as the government would like your free labor,
Wait, why did he just disprove that, like, why did he basically just disprove personally that, like, FEMA camps are just not gonna happen? Like, It's like physically impossible. In a video where he's talking about how the government wants to lock you in FEMA camps.
In rebuilding society or whatever, they'd much rather have you sleep in your own house, sleep in your own bed, and disposing of your own waste and all that good stuff like that. But anyways, if you are one of those people that are really worried about the government putting everybody into FEMA camps after...
Oh my God, it was a debate. He literally spent like the first 4 minutes saying it's gonna happen, and he's like, yeah, just kidding, it's not gonna happen actually. But if you are one of those fucking freaks who think it will happen, probably because you watched my video for 4 minutes, then, you know, you can buy this prepper shit that I'm selling.
SHTF, the way that you can combat this, the way that you can keep yourself from being one of those people that willingly go in and check yourself in, is by being as self-reliant as possible, and also as much food independent as you can possibly be.
Hasanabi, why do you attack and insult people who don't have the same opinion as you? Don't you think that's kind of messed up? No.
By stockpiling as much long-term storage food that you can, and also learning how to produce your own food, that will keep you from becoming so hungry that you check yourself into the camp out of desperation and starvation. So what I like to do for myself is I like to have a full year's worth of food for me and my family that will feed us pretty close to 3,000 calories per day, per person, again. For
what? 3,000 calories per day per person for a whole year? No shot, dude. Unless he's just like straight eating lard. Like, what the fuck? What are you, just eating like Skittles? Yeah, I have like 10,000 pounds of Skittles in the back here, and we're just gonna eat straight Skittles, actually. Like, what, how? 3,000 calories during the apocalypse, dude? What do you have, a fucking... That's insane. That's like so much food.
For about 1 year. And what you're looking at here is my long-term storage dried goods, such as pasta and potato flakes, and of course beans and rice and other things like that. And then I also like to have some freeze-dried food in my food stockpiles too. And the reason why I like freeze-dried food in my stockpiles also is because it really gives you some variety, some excellent taste, some stuff that you can have on special occasions like Christmas morning or something like that. Now what you're seeing here is freeze-dried food that I have from Nutrient Survival. This stuff really kicks butt. I've had it. I really enjoy it. It really tastes great. It stores for 25 years. And
oh, that looks like shit, dude.
it's actually pretty decent for you to eat and will keep you in fighting shape for after SHTF. And if you're interested...
Bro, just fucking kill me at that point. You know what I mean? Like... If that's what the triple mac and cheese looks like, dude, fuck it. Let shit hit directly the fan above my head, okay?
In checking out Nutrient Survival's food, I'll put it
even he had to say pretty decent. Like, he couldn't even lie and be like, it's delicious.
affiliate link down below. You can check them out if you want to. Then the other thing I like to put into my food stockpiles, I don't have a whole lot of this, but I do have some, which is canned goods. Again, these will add variety and extra nutrients, plus it can actually help make your other food go further, you know, like pouring soup, canned soup over your rice that you have in your long-term storage stockpile. And then another big thing that I like to do besides having my food stockpiles and also practicing gardening is I am a huge proponent of learning how to garden and then also harvesting heirloom seeds. You've heard me say this hundreds of times now in my videos, but it's so important because with those heirloom seeds, you can harvest those seeds out of what you grow and what you harvest. You can save those seeds then to plant new gardens the following year. And what I really love about heirloom is you will get dozens or hundreds of seeds out of one piece of vegetable that you grow. So like one tomato plant you will get nearly 1,000 seeds from one tomato plant with all the different tomatoes it produces. So you can take one tomato plant and turn it into almost 1,000 new tomato plants the following.
Bro, this dude is like doing
The Joe
IRL
Rogan
rush.
experience.
Dude, there is nothing more American than being like, even in the apocalypse, I'm eating triple cheese mac and cheese, and I'm maintaining a 3,000 calorie diet. Like, the apocalypse happened, and this motherfucker's still trying to have 3,000 calories for his son, his daughter, his wife a day. Like, bro, what are you trying to bulk during the apocalypse, dude? He's trying to put on muscle mass, dude. Oh, dude, that's great. I love that.
To detect bullshit.
You know that 3,000 calories still have what they normally consume? No shot, dude. Like, folks, I eat 2,100 to 2,500 calories a day. Okay? And you see me eat a whole bunch of it. That's nuts that these guys are like, 3,000 calories is like a decent amount of food, man. Unless you're just like eating straight sugar.